da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is Ferone the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, you may not have ever heard of it because advertising is hard stuff. But Lord of the Rings has had an MMORPG for over 18 years. And it's still going strong. It's made by Standing Stone Games. Head over to Lotro.com. That's Lotro.com. Again, Lotro.com. Create an account, download the game, and play for free. Yes, it actually is free. Unlike a lot of free-to-play MMORPGs out there, this one actually is free. You can pay for a monthly subscription. They call it VIP service. I do that because you get some great benefits, but you can play the game for free. You do deeds in the game, and some of those deeds give you what's called Lotro points. That's their actual money currency, so to speak, where you buy things like expansions and so forth. So you can play the game for free, earn the Lotro points by playing the game for free, save up those Lotro points, and buy things like expansions and unlocks and stuff in the game completely free. So yes, it's absolutely a free MMORPG. I'll learn how to say that statement eventually. And no, contrary to some belief, I do not get paid to say that. I say that because I am a massive fan of Lord of the Rings Online. I've been playing it for many years now. I love the game. I think that it is... No, I don't think. I know it is the best MMORPG available on the market right this very second. And I would love to share it with each and every one of you. That's why I do this every single time for free. They do not pay me or give me anything. That being said, they do have a creators program. So if you would like to get involved with that and you are a creator, a content creator, you can sign up for that. I did not because I like to keep my stuff. It's not that company, it's any company. I like to do my own thing. I don't take sponsorships. But you can do that, and if you get accepted in that, you'll get free monthly VIP service and things like that. So that's pretty cool. If you're a content creator, go check that out over on their forums. They're taking applications right now. All right, that being said, we are going to play on my, at least starting out, we're going to play on my level 160 human champion, Lorendon. He is a awesome character. I dare say he's a badass. And he has got great fashion sense, as you can see. It looks awesome. We are in the current expansion, which came out in December, so it's only a couple months old now, called Kingdoms of Harad. It's the ending of a trilogy arc, their epic storyline. It was a new one called Song of Waves and Wind, I believe is what it was called, and it culminated in this third expansion, Kingdoms of Harad, and it has been a great epic story. Really has been great. But then again, if you've ever played Lord of the Rings Online, you'll know that there's great stories all throughout this game. All throughout. Not just the epic storyline, but all of the side stories and everything. It's the best. Don't get me wrong, it is the best MMORPG on the market. Let's go ahead and get into this. I have finished all of the story stuff, so to speak, in Kingdoms of Harad. What I am doing now is cleaning up some of the leftover quests that I may have missed, as well as the Slayer deeds. And this weekend, there's a bonus to virtue experience. I think there's a 10% bonus for that this weekend. So it's a good time to finish up your Slayer deeds, not just in the current expansion, but any expansions that you haven't finished those in. So you get extra virtue from doing those. So we're going to see what Slayer deeds we need to take care of. Drinking water. Always important to hydrate. Oh yeah, I was here the other night fishing in Kingdoms of Harad, and I never did catch anything special, to be honest with you. Oh no, my item is gone. It's a the VIP item. When you do the subscription, the monthly subscription, you get what's called a VIP item. So we'll go ahead and go over that since I gotta go get mine anyway. I'll show you how that's done. So in most MMOs, when you have a subscription, you get things innately given to you. In Lord of the Rings Online, it's slightly different the way they was implemented many years ago. I wish they'd update it, but it is the way it is. You have to go find an NPC every 14 days if you would like the benefits, and you will want the benefits. So in any major city like Bree here, you want to find the boar fountain generally, and there will be a woman there, Venda, or Wenda. I pronounce it in the more Dutch style, Venda. And you take her quest, hand her quest back into her, and she gives you a couple items. Those 2 items give you the VIP benefits that you so greatly want if you're paying for your monthly subscription. Let me say hello to my kinship real quick. Alright, and Venda is right here. Venda Kransbill. So you take her quest. You'll see underneath her name it says VIP rewards. You take her quest.
Would you do something for me?
It's repeatable, obviously, as it says right there. You just hit accept. And then turn in her quest, and you get a couple items. Those 2 items are right here and here. So this one we're going to hang on to as we use it over and over. This one here, we just hit it once, and then we can throw it away. That is going to give us a buff. It's this buff right here. Subscriber buffs. Accelerates crafting time. Prevents item wear from combat, crafting, and defeat. And it'll last for 14 days. The other item that you get is this little item right here that'll last for 14 days. You right click this anywhere in the world and this menu pops up. And you can open a shop to buy and sell stuff. You can open your vault, and you can open your shared vault, your shared storage is called here, your wardrobe, the auction house, and legendary item forge. Anywhere in the world. That's why it's such a huge benefit to be subscribed. Absolutely massive. So we'll just go ahead and click the shop. That'll bring up our shop here. We'll go to sell. I'm sorry, sell. Let me make sure there's nothing in here I want to keep. Don't think there is. We'll keep that. Oh, yeah, we'll keep that. Don't need these, and can't break those down either. Okay, so everything else we want to sell, we'll just hit the sell all button, hit yes, and boom, our inventory is cleaned out. Being able to do that anywhere in the world is a godsend, let me tell you, it really is. Alright, so like I said, we've got a bonus to our virtue this weekend. So that's why I was saving a few of these virtues, because I'll get, I think it's 10% bonus. It's not massive, but it's something. So we've got a 50, a 50, and a 600. So we'll go ahead and use them. And that went towards our virtue. So if we look here in our virtue tab, our virtue traits, I'm currently working on trying to cap out discipline. I've capped out all of these here, 100 of 100. So I'm just going through all of them because I've got my main ones already capped. There, you see valor, wit, zeal, so on and so forth. They're already capped. So now I'm just going through all of the others trying to cap them. As you can see, some of them I've never done. And if you've ever wondered why you would want to cap every single virtue if you're not slotting them, because you see these 5 up here are the ones I have slotted. The reason for that, this is very important for new people to Lord of the Rings Online. They may not be aware of this. When you slot the individual virtues, you get, like we'll put right here, our mouse here, you're going to get the passive bonuses you see down there, the plus 1,325 physical master rating, plus 1,325 tactical master rating, but also because it's slotted, you get those bonuses that are above there. 16,804 critical rating, 11,086 finesse rating, and 6,993 evade rating. So all of the ones that you slot, you get the full list of buffs, right? The ones you don't have slotted, like charity here, I don't have slotted. I'm not getting those 3 buffs at the top, but I am getting the passive bonus down there, 1,778 maximum morale. So every single virtue on here, whether you have slotted or not, you're getting that passive bonus. That's why you want to max out all of your virtues, even though you're only going to slot 5 of them. You want to max out the 5 you're going to use all the time first, obviously. but the others give you benefit. You see what I'm saying? It is very important. It's part of the thing that I've said before. Lord of the Rings Online is very easy to get into, very complex to min-max. That's a whole different thing. There's my racial traits. I got those slotted. Those, after a certain level, you stop really worrying about those. You just slot the ones you need and you're done with it. This is the trait pool. They call them like trait trees and stuff in other games. So I have 2 builds. I can swap between them at any time when I'm not in combat. I'm in my DPS build right now, which is Berserker, the red stance here. And I basically run a dual wielding setup in this case, 2 different weapons at the same time. And whenever I swap over to my yellow build, that is my AoE DPS build, it's all yellow with some red sprinkled in. That's my 2-handed weapon ability that I use. So I have 2 different LIs, legendary items. I use, for my dual wielding spec, my red spec, I use a 1-handed hammer. And then obviously an offhand that's not a legendary item, because there are no offhand legendary items. It'd be cool if they did have them. When I go yellow, I use this 2-handed sword, the yellow great sword, I call it. 2-handed sword with different traceries on it that apply to my yellow traits. So as you start building different builds later in the game, don't worry about it till you get up to like almost maximum level, or when you get to maximum, then you start worrying about it. You'll need to carry more than one legendary item set. I tend on this character, by the way, I use this exact same rune on both of them, so I have things in slotted traceries in this one slotted that work for both single target and AoE target, red spec and yellow spec. So the only thing I'm actually changing out is just the one weapon. That's not gonna work for everybody. For me, that build works. All right, let's see if I can do any of the Ember-worthy crafting real quick. Not sure if I can or not, but might as well do it while I'm sitting here in Bree, since I had to come back to Bree to get my VIP item. Metal smithing. Seems a little... Okay, there it goes. Let's put Ember. There we are. Don't have iron. I have to see if I have any available. Red sea stones. That I don't have. Gunbad. Can I do this one? Gundabad ingots. Okay, so let's go over here. Smelting ingots. Perfect. Let's make those ingots real quick. So you see how fast the crafting goes across? Zip, zip, zip. That's because I have that VIP buff that increases the crafting speed. It's a little nicety, you know, it's not a must thing. Oh, I didn't make enough to actually get those. Oh, that's disappointing. What was the extract? This will make bits of... Yeah, we don't need that right now. Alright, so let's check Minas Ithil. Need Minas Ithil ingots. Smelting. Can't make any. Okay, nothing to worry about that right now. And then Ironfold, I don't have those either. So I can't make any Emberworthies right now. I don't think I had enough, did I? Where was I keeping those? I think I may have actually put those in one of my bags. I have so many bags. Loady. And that was this one, I believe. No. Oh, that's my wood carrier. It's not going to be any of those. I would love a search feature where I could search all of my bags. It's not in that one either. Ingots. Let's open this one. Nope, I don't have any. Alright, so don't need to worry about turning in that quest right now. Let's see. I got how much time left? 51 minutes left on our Slayer deed, so we'll go ahead and head out and work on that. Let's bring up our deed log. Go to Hardwaith, Murgala, choose Slayer. Akthal, the Despoiler. Okay, that's not the thing I was looking for. Was that the... Yeah, that's the individual people. Okay. And Sharu. That's Brigandbane. Kaigan. Okay, don't need to worry about that just yet. Orc Slayer. That's the Utagi. Oh, do I need to work on that one? That's kind of an annoying one, to be honest with you. Brigandbane and Ansharo, the Utogi, and the Wormbane. So that's one possibility. And is that all? Surely not. I'm missing something there. Let's bring up our deed tracker. This is my second favorite plugin of the whole game, is deed tracker. Go get deed tracker. It's freaking amazing. I love it. First number one, by the way, is the Travel Window 2. Travel Window 2. Go get that. That's by far the best plugin ever made for the game. Let's see. So let's check in Murgala. And if we look here, here's Adigum. So I have finished Slayer of Adigum. Okay. Slayer of Kaigan is finished as well. Slayer of Ansharo is left, and Slayer of Vidigal is finished. So the only one I have is Slayer of Ansharo. I can't believe I've done the other Slayers already. Okie dokie. Well, that's the case. Then let me go ahead and unmark all of these so we can make this easier to track. Is that everything? Yep. All right. So we will throw up that on the tracker, and that, and that. So that's only Slayer deeds I have left to do is in Ansharo. So let's head off to Ansharo. That'll do. My new cap. I got this down at the Gas Monkey Garage place here in Dallas. Alright, so while we're here in Ansharo, we will do the Slayer deed. Do we want to pick up the bounties? I mean, we can. I guess we should. That'll show us right where they're at, right? Why isn't it showing? It's right there. Okay. Alright, so we picked up all 3 bounties. We got one here, and one here. Easy enough. We'll go do those. The Wormbane. Where is the worms at? I know the Utugi is going to be over here. Not totally sure. I think the worms may be in here somewhere. Let's go do these bounties real quick. Actually, he's going to fight me, so let's just go out here and say hello to him. Say hello to my little friend. By the way, if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. We've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers forever. I'd greatly appreciate your efforts in helping me do that. We want a pet following us around today. I think, yes. Let's go ahead and get our dog out. We headed in the right direction? I think so. We'll keep an eye out for worms for our Wormbane Slayer deed. Later on tonight, I definitely need to get into some instances as well as roving threat and hunters camp raids. Definitely need to get some of that done. I'm kind of behind the curve on this expansion. This is crafting here, teak branches. It's the wood harvestable for this tier. Oh, do you want to fight me? How horrible of me to ignore you. There you go. Have a nice day. This is the God, I can't talk today. The ore harvestable for this tier. The silver to ore deposit. Was there two of them? There literally were two of them stacked on top of each other. How bizarre. Do I have my chat open? I don't. Oh, but I can see the chat. Okay, if somebody says something. Let me test that real quick. Yep, I can see it. So I'll see when you chat. Some reason when I do the YouTube one, it's a little different than when I do the Twitch. It wants me to log in to the YouTube chat to be able to chat, and it takes me to a whole nother screen instead of staying in my Streamlabs. I don't understand that. And anybody that's wondering why I've gone to just streaming either YouTube or Twitch, and I switch it up on different times when I'm doing it, so follow me and subscribe to me on both if you want to know every time that I'm on. The reason I've been doing that is some reason Streamlabs has been giving me issues here lately with my multicasting, and it will stop the broadcast multiple times. And some reason when YouTube gets stopped, it doesn't restart it, whereas Twitch does. But even then, I end up with like a boatload of Twitch streams for the night, and it's super annoying. And the YouTube's just a waste, because like if it ended 30 minutes in, then I lose like 4 hours of streaming, and that's really upsetting. So I've gone to just doing single broadcast for now until I can figure out why it's doing that. Say, I actually pay a monthly fee to be able to multicast through Streamlabs, so a little annoyed that that's not working. Yes, for anybody that's wondering, I spend more money to stream every month than I make it from streaming. Very, very much so. Not even a close comparison. Why do I stream then? Because of that? I mean, with that being the case, because I love streaming, that's why. What is an encased crystal? I'm not real sure. What is that as fag? Oh, it's a daily quest. Okay. Huh. Alright. By picking up one, I apparently... oh, I guess I already had the quest because I'm at 5 of 12. Didn't realize it. Now it's on my tracker. I see them everywhere. Okay, no biggie. We need to kill this guy here. This is our bounty that we were looking for. And he's done. Let's see here. We don't want cabbage. These guys aren't... They're not the worms, right? Yeah, no, they're spiders and insects. So that's not part of the worm one. Check our map here. Our next bounties are way down south, so we'll head that direction. Let's go ahead and mount up to get there a little faster. Got up early today, went down and got me some breakfast. It was really good. Then we went shopping, ended up going to Gas Monkey Garage, getting a new cap and a new shirt, and then came home to stream, have some fun streaming. Another thing I've been trying to figure out, if y'all don't know, by the way, let me start with this. Head over to Phroan.com, you'll find links to all of my channels. I have multiple channels. In the past, I found that if I put different interest on the same channel, it muddied the algorithm on YouTube. So then people, weren't getting suggested my videos. So that's when I found out you have to have multiple channels if you have multiple interests that you're interested in. That's a pretty obvious statement. But the point is that I do console games, and I also do slot machines and all that kind of stuff. And that is, let me find this item I'm looking for. Sorry, it's like squirrel, you know. But so therefore, the reason I was saying go to Ferone.com, you can find links to all of my channels. And so like my console channel is Ferone Plays Console Games, and we have a blast over there. I've been playing lots of great games. Now, I completely sidetracked. I squirreled the crap out of that. Let me hit my squirrel button here. Boom, squirrel. What I was trying to get at is I'm trying to figure out how I can get my streaming software to allow me to switch which channel I send my streaming content to. So right now it's hooked up to Ferone 1. That's my main channel. It's where I send my Lord of the Rings Online stuff for the most part. But I would like to be able to stream to like my Ferone Plays Console Games. And the only thing I've found that you can do is you have to unregister your streaming software from one channel and then register it to the other one, which would be a major pain in the butt doing that for each and every time I want to stream to a different channel. So if anybody knows how you can do that, I don't know if I like have to have different streaming software installed on my computer and use one streaming software for one channel and another one for another, or what. But if anybody knows, let me know a good way to do that. Who's the named? Is that the one we're looking for? Yeah, that's the one we got a bounty for. All right. I thought it was that bird back there. They have such awesome sounds on these guys. Alright, that's another bounty done. We should have another one right close to us. Where's the bounties at? Oh, my mouse got slow. Bounty. We will uncheck this bounty because it's finished. There we are. And check this bounty so we can see where it's at. That's what I thought. We're really close to it. And then those Drat, whatever they're called, items on the ground are all over around us here. So we'll get those done after this for that daily quest. Should be right up here over this hill. That's not him, is it? No. I'm not sure what it is we're actually going after. Oh, here we are. It's this guy. There we are, he's done. Alright, so now let's go pick up all these items that we need. Yeah, go lay down, boy. Yeah, I'm going about this the wrong way, aren't I? I was trying to avoid the unnecessary killing, but they're going to force me to go buy these things. Yep. Mobs are like checkerboarded all over up here. Makes it hard to avoid any. That'll get that one there. We need 5 more. There's one in that direction. Don't think about it. My cat is wanting attention and he's standing next to my leg, and usually, eventually, when he doesn't get attention, he will attack my leg. Hey, no, 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 no. Get out of there. There we are. Where am I supposed to be going? Straight in that direction. I'm betting it's over here on this hill. Elvis, go lay down. The cat gets fed non-stop and he acts like he's never fed. It's gonna be massive the way he's going. It's up on that hill. You would think I never feed the cat as much as he yells for food all the time. There it is. Alright, another one way off in this direction. Still not sure where the worms are here for the worm bane. Defeat rock worms. Wasn't that those? But they called those. They called them spiders and insects, so it can't be them. Come on, I know it's here somewhere. Stop showing me a tater and show me the actual quest item I won't pick up. So annoying. I hate the potatoes and cabbages and stuff that are all over the freaking world for you to pick up, even though they're items that you buy for dirt cheap at a vendor. They just get in the way of actually picking up quest items. Go ahead and stop and pick up this ore. I break for ore. See who all's online this morning. There's a few of us here. In the kinship. If anybody looking for a kinship, I run the Lorebound Walkers on the Peregrine server. And you can head over to Frone.com to find our Discord server link. Read the rules and regulations channel, then head over to the introductions channel, introduce yourself, chat with us, see if we'd be a good fit for you. There it is. Two more. We do have, we can turn in the bounties right there. Get that over with, get that off of our quest log. Oh, that's right. It's over here. We do the turn-ins for the bounty. Yeah, you gotta go around here anyway to get around the wall.
May your day prove profitable. Coin, fire, and comfort find you, outsider. May your day prove profitable.
Give me a moment, everybody. Having to deal with a cat. He's got plenty of dry food. I've given him his wet food for the day, and he'll get more wet food at the end of the day, but he wants treats. That's all he wants. So he's going to, you know, give me all sorts of crap until he gets his treats. We do have another bounty out here. You know, that's his thing. So, you know, they're like children. You don't give in to a cat, or else you give them an inch, they will take you a mile and a half. Not just a mile, they will take you a mile and a half. Whew. Still looking for those worms. I wonder if it could be these out here where this bounty's at. We'll find out. Love that cat. Love him to death, but my God, he will take advantage of you if you let him. And it's not just him, it's every cat. It's how a cat's mentality is. Alright, should be one of those things here. Of course, a tater in the way as usual. I'd like to find the designer that thought that was a great thing, and why is that staying up? That should not be staying up. Isn't that great? That's not working. There it goes. It finally went away. Sorry, ladies and gents. I had no idea that my streaming software was being a piece of junk and keeping the squirrel up on the screen forever. That was completely unintentional. While we're out here searching for this, we'll go ahead and harvest as well. Why not? I think the last of these things I need to pick up is right over here anyway. So that's good. Should be right here. There it is. Alright, that quest is done. Something's attacking me even though I don't see it. It claims something's attacking me. Alright, I killed that thing and it decided it's not attacking me anymore, so I don't know what was supposedly attacking me back there. Okay, supposedly it's off to the left, but I can't go to my left from here. So maybe I go down past it and then turn back to my left. Not liking the way this is looking, but maybe there's a way in. I'm thinking there's not. This is looking worse by the second. I don't think we're going to be able to traverse this. No, we're not. Okay, so they tricked me. You can't get it from here. You got to go down to the ravine to get to it. Let's go ahead and get off this mount, get into a fast mount, so maybe we can get there faster. Come on, turn. There you go. War steeds are horrible for maneuvering, but speed is amazing. Way faster than a normal one. If you can manage to not ram the mount's head into walls so it'll keep going, it's fantastic. but its ability to steer is horrifyingly bad. And as you can see, it gets hung on just about anything, so steering's kind of important. Luckily, they're very sturdy though, so they can take lots of damage and keep going. Whereas an ordinary mount doesn't take a lot of damage before they just throw you off. Can we make it down this without... nope. We're going to slow it down for a while he's spraying his ankle. Okay, now let's go. See, I'm not even halfway down on the mount's health right now with everything that's been hitting it. Eventually it'll go fast again. There we are. Okay. I'm thinking that up here I can turn to my right and get to that thing, because I certainly could not get to it from the other side. Hopefully I can get to it from this side. If I can't get to it from this side, then that's a design failure. Good lord. Every time I try to get there, I keep getting turned a different direction. Alright, we just finished an explorer deed, so apparently I've not been here before. Let's get off this mount. I can't take the horrible steering anymore. Let's check something here. Deed completed. Yay, it didn't show me what deed. I clicked on it and it didn't take me there. That bug has existed forever, and I'd give anything if they would finally fix it. Sometimes you click on the thing that's telling you that you finished a deed and it'll bring it up and show you the exact deed you finished. Other times it just brings up the window and you have no idea which deed you just finished. We're supposed to be killing a bounty that's way back in that direction. So I'm guessing I have to fight my way through the birds. Could we checkerboard the mobs on the landscape area a little more? I mean, it's not obvious enough that they're just there to block you. One of my least favorite things with world design is when designers put mobs equally everywhere across, so you have to fight through them, and it's absolutely does not look like what it would naturally be. We getting close to our bounty? Nope, we're still a long ways off. Why did it force me to go all the way down here and turn back and go through the birds to get to this bounty? We'll get that one there. We're close enough to him, he'll attack. Ooh, we got lucky. We're almost to the bounty spot. You son of a... You better make it over that hill, I swear to God. Okay. It's supposed to be right here. Is it a big bird? It's a big bird. Look, an NPC walking over nonchalantly. He's not coming for me, he just happens to walk right over where we'd have to fight him. No coincidence there. What was that? Oh, it showed his corpse as clickable for half a second. That was interesting. It's not supposed to do that. Alright, so now we've got that bounty done. Ah, that's a bounty turn. Well, I wonder, yeah, it may be a bounty turn yet over here. We still haven't found worms. What is it? That's another thing I don't like about the War Steed, is once it gets going, if he's not on the ground, like he jumps or falls a little bit, you cannot turn him until he actually touches ground again. It's part of why it's difficult to maneuver. I mean, it makes sense, I get that, but you know, not everything in a game needs to make sense. Some things cannot make sense because it actually makes gameplay more fun. Hold it! Hold it! Did we just find worms? Do y'all count as worms? Where's my mouse? Yes, we did. These are what we've been needing to kill all this time. Okay, now I know. And we're on the basic version of this Slayer Deed, so we gotta kill 50 of these. Then we'll get the advanced version where I think we have to kill 100. But I've still got 18 minutes left on my Slayer Deed accelerator. So I only have to kill half as many. I get credit for 2 for every 1 I kill while that is rolling. Luckily, they die very easily, very fast. Oh yeah, I love how fast these die. Much faster than the Utugis will die. Those will take a second. They will be annoying. I don't like fighting the Utugis. They are signature mobs, I believe they're called. In other games they call them like elite mobs, so it takes a while to kill them. And I've got, how many of those left? Yeah, I'm on the advanced version. I need about 75 of those. Couple more of these, then we'll get on the advanced version of this Slayer Deed. There we are. Alright, so we'll click on this here, deed completed. Hey, look, it went to the right one for once. Deed bestowed, we'll add that to the tracker. We need 100 of those. Just choose an ability and use it already. I had something else selected somewhere. I don't even know where I had something selected. It wasn't the things I was trying to kill. I wonder, have I never been to the end of this little valley? I'm not sure. Hey, how are you doing today? Just working on some Slayer deeds and tying up some loose ends in the recent expansion, Kingdoms of Harad. Bonus virtue experience this weekend, so it's a good time to finish up deeds. Okay, so it goes into the birds back there. Alright. Oh yeah, and I was back there. That's right, I was... I forgot I went back there for a bounty. Duh! Wish I could sprint all the time. Let's go ahead and use some of our coffee. They give us 10% out of combat run speed bonus. It's not enough to actually notice, honestly, but hey, anything's better than nothing. It's one thing that I do complain about this game is that run speed is horribly slow, but most everything else is fantastic. I don't know why they have this aversion to being able to move faster. I've never understood that. Thank God it's Saturday. Been a super long week at work, let me tell you. So many things just imploding and working hard. My team has been kicking butt fixing stuff this week. Been super proud of them. But it has been a rough week. Just one more month and then I get to go on vacation to the Philippines. Can't freaking wait. Oh my God, it's gonna be great. I love the Philippines. Mabuhay to all of my Philippine viewers. I know the majority of you are probably asleep right now because it is let's see, what time is it right now? It's noon here right now, so that means that it's 2 a.m. in the Philippines. Close to having this Slayer deed completed. We'll have it done here in just momentarily. 7 p.m. there. So, let's see. 7 p.m. You're in Europe, I'm guessing? I am in the great state of Texas in the United States of America. Yep, that's what I figured. Honest to God, the world is the same all around. The average people are all just trying to do what they gotta do to pay their bills, put food on the table for their families, and live their lives in peace. The only real differences are the people that run our individual countries and pretend that they are there for us. So, we're all the same. We're just on different sides of this big ball. We don't get to see US streams much, sadly, due to the time difference. I can understand that. That's one of the reasons why I like to do a Saturday morning Lotro. We got some Lotro points. We finished something up, didn't we? We finished all the Slayer deeds. No, we didn't. We still got the Utugi. We got to do the Utugi. Yeah, I hope everybody over in the Middle East is safe. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. Yep, so stay safe. I hope everybody makes it through best they can. So is there anything else we needed to get out here? I'm trying to think. We did our bounties. We did our oh, it's the Utugis. I still gotta go to the Utugis. But we'll go up here to why am I writing to this when I can actually just I can just call to it. Right there, Jarrett Manesh. Instead of taking the hard way, let's just call to it. Yep. Alright, let's see what turn-ins we have here in Jarrett Manesh. The Dwarven area in Ansharu. We have a turn-in right here. This is going to be the bounties, I believe. Yep, bounty. And he's got the missions. I still need to spend some time just running the missions. I have not done all the missions yet. Oh, there is one more bounty I haven't done. Let's see where this pops up at. Okay, it's that one right over there. Super simple. We can get that. Were there dailies today for this area? The weekly. Ah, yes. I do need to pick this up. So that later on, when I'm doing the raid for the roving threats and all, I can do that. Definitely want that. So let me go ahead and unmark it. I don't want it checked. Where's the weekly? There it is. Okay, and we got this turn in here somewhere. Where is that turn in at? That way. Excuse me. Is the turn in down here or it's no, it's over on the other side. So I don't want to waste time going down there and then having to find my way back up on the other side of this hole. They did such a fantastic job on this expansion with the visuals. Really, really cool areas that they made in this this expansion. Did I miss him? There he is. Okay.
What might I do for you?
Yeah, let me turn this into you. You don't have a follow-up, that's fine. Okay. We're all good here. And the question is, if I go out that right there, can I go down and kill the bounty guy easily, or is this death? I'm thinking this is death, but you know, I'm up for trying it at least once. You know, why not try it once? Can we leapfrog our camel down this thing? It looks bad. I don't think we're gonna make it past this one. Oh my god, hang in there, camel. Good job, good job. All right. Yes, you are a super camel. Clyde is the bestest camel in the whole wide world. It's a good camel. Alright. We need to come up here somewhere and hang a left. We're trying to kill a named bug, I believe, and that is the bug area, so we're there. Alright, let's start killing some bugs. I need a giant can of Raid. I don't like how they put that buff on you, and the more of them you run into, they keep throwing that buff. Kind of annoying. Or debuff, I should say. Don't have a Slayer Deed for these. I think I finished those a long time ago. Can we just run for a little bit? Maybe we can drag some bugs with us. I want to find this named one that I've got a bounty for. Oh, it's not even over here. It's that way. Way off in this direction. We'll just drag them with us if we can. Maybe some of them will drop off by the time we get there. Oh, that's not good. Nope, that didn't help. Oh yeah, we're way away from where I need to kill. Is it not the bug guy? Maybe this isn't. I thought it was the bug that we were over here to kill. We did drop off the bad guys, so hey, that's good. That's a bonus. Should be right in here somewhere. Oh, it's that bug right there. This bug has angered the dwarves. They have a bounty out for its, I don't know if you call it head, but they have a bounty out for its pinchers. So we will take care of that. There we are, he's gone. And we turn that back in at Jirrit Manesh. Has it been 5 minutes? Almost. Almost perfect timing. And there we are, we can do it now. I absolutely love that animation. The monkey's like, no, you're wrong, it's in that direction. I go, you're right, let's go, monkey. Alright, we'll turn this in, and I think the only thing left is to finish the Otogi Slayer Deed.
What might I do for you?
There we are. Okay. What reputation is that, by the way? That is, let me look under other. Reputation with Tamamir of Jirrit Manesh. I want to see where they're at right now. TEMA. There it is. I'm at neutral. I've got a long ways to go. Emote is super cute. I know, right? It's freaking amazing. It's the one I think I got when I got the camel as well. I'm not positive, but I believe it was in one of the coffers. Alright, let's go kill the Otogis. My least favorite things to kill in this zone. Why do I have a turn-in right here? It's like showing a turn-in. It's that one. The further defense of. Oh, is that going to be one of those where it's overarching? There, it's that right there. Yeah, it's exactly what it is, where you got to complete these quests, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to track that, because that's just, that makes you think you have something to turn in, and you don't. Oh, in fact, we've got another one right here as well. Turn that off. There we are. Every time you turn in one of those, it turns that quest back on your tracker. And then when you look on your map, you'll see like a circle there. You're like, oh, I gotta go turn something in over there. And you go over there and look, and there's nobody to turn anything into. Because you're technically not done yet. It's showing you where you come back to when you finish it. I need to make me some tea now that my water's done. I wonder if I've got any salted caramel tea in there. That stuff's good. Alright, for the Atugis, we'll go down here, and then when we get to the big road, we'll hang a left and go back the other direction. It'd be nice to have all the Slayer deeds done for this expansion. You want to bite me, don't you? He's like, yes I do, I'm coming to get you. Big bird can't keep up with my war steed. Silly bird. If you're ever wondering how to get back to the shipyard that's part of this expansion, you come here and there is a person you can talk to, I believe, right there, that thing. That will get you back to it once you've discovered it. I was wondering about that the other day, and a friend of mine at work told me that's how you do it. Okay, so we need to go up here. We can actually, I think, turn and come up this way and kill some Atugis over in this area. We don't have to go to that one spot, I don't think. So there'll be a concentration of them at that spot, but I think we can get some right up in here as well. That's an Atugi there, in fact. But I don't want to get off my mountain until I know I'm in the area where there'll be a bunch of Atugis. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that's how I pronounce it. Let's go ahead and harvest. We'll dismount here. We're getting close to the area, so we'll dismount, do some harvesting and killing mobs as we go now. That's not an Atugi, but he's in my way. So he must die. Sorry, bad thing, you must die. Have a nice day. This is not the, not what I thought would be here. I thought there'd be more Atugis right here. And I came across an incline that I could not defeat. It is a little odd in this game, the things they consider not climbable and things that they consider climbable. It's not really uniform, so as you go through different expansions, different areas, as different designers have done that particular area at different times. I know I'm using different a whole lot, but there's a point. You find that it's not universal. So things that look like you could make it in some areas, you can't, and then you'll see the same kind of incline in another area, and you can. It's like, oh, can we get some consistency, please? Just a little. But keep in mind, the game is over 18 years old, and tons of content has come out through that time. Yeah, that's the entryway. I just kind of figured there would be more Atugis up here, but there is not. We'll find them right over here. I thought I'd be slick, come in a different direction, and find them. I was wrong. So very wrong. Did I lose my... Hold on. Okay, my dog's still with me. There he is. Starting to wonder. That's actually, you know, Layla, you're awesome and all, but you've been out for a while. Let's get Gertrude out for a while now. My favorite goose. If you want Gertrude, by the way, go over and do the it's the spot north of the Shire. My God, how come I've forgotten the name of that place? It was really fun area to play through. It's a bunch of hobbitses. But you can get Gertrude over there by finishing quests and stuff. Yondershire, that's what it's called. I really dislike that effect. We need more Atugis. Atugi is the big guy standing over there. These guys are just the annoyance around him. We still got our Slayer deed? Oh, no we don't. It went off. We will definitely be buying another one because I don't like fighting these guys in the first place. I want to get credit for 2 for every one I kill. Absolutely. I do not want to have to mess with it. So let me bring up the store real quick and purchase a Slayer Deed Accelerator. Just a moment here. And there it is. 100 Lotro points, if you're wondering. It's how much it costs to get one. And in cases like this, it is 100% worth it. Yeah, I clearly went the wrong way. I want to fight through a lot of non-Atugis to get to the Atugis I'm needing. I thought I was being sly, but I was wrong. Thought I was being slick. Oh, thought you were dead. My bad. If you could stop knocking me out, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Is there very many over there? Don't see a lot. Let's go this way. See, I know if I go up here and I hang a right and I go back that way, there's a ton of Atugis. I wonder if I can sneak by this one. You can hear the jingle. That's Gertrude. she's got a bell, I think, on her little sash around her neck, so she jingles when she runs. I wonder. They have... I need to check the next one. Where's one at? There's not one there. There's one. Let me see something. So he starts out with nothing. I was starting to wonder if he had a corruption on him that I need to knock off. But no, they're tougher because they're signature mobs. Deep Strike's Resistance Wound. I wonder... Okay. Next time I see that pop up, I'm going to see if I can get rid of it with the corruption remover. I'm not real good with the end game stuff, like dealing with corruptions and all. I'm still learning that whole system. Alright, come on, get the... Okay, he's got it on him right now. Let me see. No, that did not remove it, so... Like I've said before, the game is easy to get into, hard to master. There's a lot of complexity in the game. And a lot of it you don't have to master to actually get the most out of the game. I mean, you can play 99% of the game and never master it and be fine. It's just I want to be able to understand it more fully. Well, aren't you a little annoyance? Alright. Took care of him pretty handedly. Darn, tried to get him before he got over to them, but I failed. Oh my god, I really hate that effect. Come along, Gertrude. We must kill all the bad guys. Alright, now time to deal with you. She's unfazed, absolutely. Gertrude could care less. As long as she gets some goose treats, she's happy. She knows if she had to, she could take all these people herself. Where are we at? 53 of 100, we're halfway through this Slayer deed. Is he arranged? I think he is. Nah, he's not gonna get far enough away, is he? Let's kill this one instead first. Where did you come from? There you go. Let's grab this chest and see what we got in it. He was a tough one. Boom! Any more, any more. You're not a Natugi. Oh, we'll take that. Scholar crafting harvestable there. $75 of 100. We need 25 more. Well, we need credit for 25 more. We only have to kill 12 more, I think, because I'll get 2 for 1. 13 more. Come over here. Thought I didn't see him coming up behind me. He was wrong. There, we'll have to kill this one. He's in the way. Oh, how dare you! Swing, swing! Hell to the king, baby! Oh, it knocked me out as well. Come on, get up! Get up already! Get up! Always got to get to the ranged ones as quickly as possible, because they can lay down dots on you that can be pretty powerful usually. They're the glass cannons, so to speak. Alright, we are super close to being done here. With the Slayer deeds, at least, I should say. Will y'all stop knocking me out? Holy crap. Alright, we need like 2 more. Those are not them. There's none over there. Let's run back up this way. Ooh, we'll grab this chest as well. There's one over there. He went down fast. Oh, come on. You're the last one, Bucky. Boom! Utagi Slayer is done. Orc Slayer of Mangaruga, whatever, is done. Ooh, our virtue cap was reached, so we need to start doing this one. Empathy, which is at 0 of 100. Definitely need to get working on that one. Deed was completed. Title was awarded Orc Slayer of Mergala, or Morgana, something like that. Mergala. And we got 10 free Lotro points for simply playing the game. So if we check here, that's all. Did we miss one? Oh, we've missed the Brigand Bane. Oh crap. Okay, so we do have another one to do. Where is it at? There, Avenged Shadow. At least we're on the advanced version. Thank you very much. Let me add that to the tracker. We need to go kill brigands. Brigands. Let's do a ride to that place. Let me see. I know there's a brigand place here. I'm fairly sure of it. We'll try to ride over here and see if those count. I think those are brigands. One more Slayer deed. Like I said, I think they're considered brigands. We'll find out here shortly. My watch ever finished charging? Yes, it did. It's at 100%. Small camp. That's what I was thinking. There was a small camp there. As long as they spawn fast enough for me to run around it over and over, we'll get it done quickly. So what does it currently say that I am at? 71% completed in Morgala. Considering that we're getting virtue bonuses, we may go to some older expansions and finish some Slayer deeds we haven't done as well. I got a lot of these that are at 0 of 100. A lot to catch up on. This is my do everything character. I have lots of characters just like everybody out there. I'm an altaholic, but this is my complete everything character. And henceforth, he's the one that takes forever to load and unload every time from the character select screen, you know? The more you complete, the longer that process takes. Alright, there's our camp right up there. Yep, they count. For some reason I can't get this guy targeted. There we are. And luckily they will die super fast. He did not last long. While we're here, we'll definitely do some harvesting for scholar stuff. As long as I don't have a mob stabbing me in the back while I'm trying to pick them up, that is. Oh, I bet you that's a daily quest over there. Be willing to bet. We'll pick one up. Right here's one, in fact. Let's get this chest first. Usually the chests don't have anything in it, but once in a blue moon you'll get something you actually want, so it's worth getting them when you can. And this is a daily quest. Easy one, only one of 6. We'll definitely do it. Anytime you can get an easy daily quest, you might as well do them. And you can't get much easier than this. Just pick up 6 items in a camp. Is there another one right here? Oh, it's over there. Okay. And number 6. Number 6. Oh, it's right behind me? Oh, yeah, good. We'll take that. Ta-da! That's done. I was thinking there was more up there. Maybe it's on this other side. While I wait for the others to respawn. It amazes me how much content there actually is in this game. It's always something to do, some achievement you can be working on. Alright, let's go on back down. Yep, they started respawning. This is going to go super fast. his pet rat was highly irritated. I mean, I would be too. Just killed its master. Where's he going to get its scratches behind the ears and stuff, and treats and all? Just another 26 more to go, or 13 in my case. Oh man. Nope, I can't make it up on that hill. Alright. Oh good, they started respawning at the back here now. Oh, he doesn't count. He's not a bandit. Oh well. Sorry, didn't mean to kill you. My bad. You can't actually make it up there, can you? Here, can you make it up there right here? Not really. Oh, hold on. We may make it up there. A little bit of exploration. Yeah, we made it up here. Oh, there's a bridge crossed. Okay. Should be able to do a Spartacus thing. Rear back and kick him off the side of this. This is Sparta! This is where we make our stand. This is where we fight. This is where they die. Let's go see if they've respawned as soon as we go get this ore, because we don't leave ore. We pick up ore wherever we find ore. Alright, now let's go back down there. Oh, there's a couple right there. Nope, don't hit the hamster. Oh, I accidentally killed the hamster. That's very disappointing. What did the hamster do to anybody? He did nothing. Where you at? There you are. So close now, so close. This is my last guy right here. There we go. We cleared out a whole bunch of deeds just now. Deed completed. Slayer of Murgala. We got the thingy there. Warrior of Murgala. Lotro points. 25 free Lotro points. 25. And now we're at 76% completion of Murgala. So we still got explorations and the threats and the treasure. I haven't gotten the treasure things. I need to update my more maps. These adversaries, still got all that to do. But that's pretty good. 76% is actually really good. What did that do for us over here? That was at 0 before. Now we're at 10 of 100. Just that quickly. Which gave me an extra 13 maximum morale. It gets much better when it gets up to 100. Much better. But right now, not so much. As we have a turn in, don't we? Yeah, back over at Jarrett Manish. Let me go ahead and start that. And I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be back in just a moment. I am back, everybody. Alright. Let's see. What Slayer deeds do we have that we could go do? Let's go here. Non-completed. Those aren't, they're Slayer, but they're not the same thing, so to speak. It's killing specific named mobs is what those are. So let's go back to Orosh Dar. Nothing. We finished every deed in Orosh Dar. Is that right? Imhular is nothing, nothing, nothing. Here we are. We got something here in Umbad Bahabel. Slayer. Darkwater Slayer of Dil Irmiz Advanced. I don't know many Dark Waters. I'm not sure what those were. And the Ersworns. Where are those at? Of Umbad Bahabel. Marush, Ormuk, Jarush. Let me look this up before I just start shooting off somewhere. We could go back to the Bloody Eagle Tavern. That would probably get us closer to it. But let me bring this up. Oh, I forgot. We still need to do the turn in here. Okay, it's over that way. Then we will head back to do Slayer Deeds. Well, I got my Slayer Deed, you know, my mouth won't work with my brain. They're just not working together. Slayer Deed Accelerator. While I got the Slayer Deed Accelerator, I need to go work on Slayer Deeds. And get my bonus virtue for doing that. Let's turn in this one real quick.
Hail and well met.
There we are. Now, so if I click back here, underground area, it's possible. Let me add this to the tracker and add this to the tracker, and then I'll look them up as soon as I get this off of my screen. There we are. Alright, so let me find a browser and look this up. It's Ersworn Slayer of Umbar. Let's see what comes up. In the Lotro Wiki. Defeat many Ersworn in Umbad Bahabel. But what are the Ersworn? Is that just anything? I can't remember. Doesn't actually say. Oh, let's click on this here. Ersworn Cutthroats. That's just an ordinary dude. Sailhaven, Cape of Umbar. I wonder. Let's go to. Let's try this. Let's go to Bloody Eagle Tavern. We'll come outside, look around that area there with the ships and all, and see if any of those people show up as being part of that Slayer Deed. Let's see, we're right here. I'm talking about like down in this area maybe. So we're really close to it at least. We'll find out quickly. I love this city. It's absolutely amazing. But it does a number on my computer. You can see how it hitches. Why am I still moving forward? Good lord, I let go of both mouse buttons and it was still shooting forward. Where am I trying to get to? Is this the area that... I can't remember if it was here or if it was over here that there was a bunch of bad guys. I think it's over here. Wow, yeah, it's making my computer hitch quite a bit. Alright, screw it, we gotta swim. Because I'm not necessarily getting across where I'm trying to get across, so we're just gonna swim. And right now it's so lagged out that it's having trouble even noticing that I'm not on a mountain anymore. That was hilarious looking. There's just so much in this city that it's hard for my computer to handle it. But the city itself is absolutely gorgeous. This was part of Corsairs of Umbar expansion. I absolutely love this expansion. Where are the bad guys? I can't remember. Could have sworn they were down here around the harbor. Oh my god, another one I gotta go across. Would it be too hard to put a bridge right here? I know there's one over there, but what about right here where people would actually be using it? None of these guys are bad guys. None of them are bad. No bad people here. That's them. Every time I do this area, fighting on the ships and everything, on the docks and all, it just reminds me so much of, it's not exact, but it just gives me nostalgia feelings from in EverQuest back in the Legacy of Yakesha expansion, where you go down to, I think it's the Harbor of Dalek. I'm not real sure on the name. And I used to camp the ships there. I just get so much nostalgia from that. Oh man, this is a Slayer deed that requires 200 kills. So I actually need to do 100. We're gonna need lots of bad guys. There's probably more areas to kill these guys in, but this is just the first place I could think of where I knew they were at. Or thought they were at, I should say. Because I clearly didn't know. Gertrude goes with me everywhere on my slaughtering deeds. She loves to watch bad guys get slaughtered. Anybody out here? Nope. Doesn't appear to be any more bad guys in that direction. No bad guys in here. These guys aren't considered bad. There's a bad guy somewhere. I would much rather them not put 200 Slayer deeds in. I'll be off to cook and promised my husband to play a board game tonight. Have fun and wishing you a lovely weekend. Hey, you have fun playing your board game. I love board games. Been a long time since I've had a board game night with my friends. I think one of my favorites is Machikoro, and I love oh, what is that? King of Japan, something of Japan, I can't remember. That one's always fun. Monsters of Japan, I can't remember. And then one that we play a whole lot is Troubles, I think it's called. It's a thing where that you're a bounty hunter, and you go around collecting these aliens up, these tribbles, and taking them to the sun and tossing them in, and then collecting the bounty from it. Everybody loves that game. Nothing out here. Why am I not? There it goes. Took it a second. There's got to be more areas to kill these in. There has to be. They need to respawn faster. Let's run down here and see what we see. There's got to be more areas. Let's go find an area with bad guys. There's just not enough there. It'll take us all day to get those. Love the music. Really, really, really love the music in this game. Let's take a look at our map. Oh, what do we got here?
You have returned to Rumina and me. Oh, perhaps you should keep your distance.
See, it turns out my new friend, Romina, also has some old friends who have come along for the ride. Fleas, my friend, fleas. Could you go to the baths of Cadex to the northeast and ask Yossaran, the keeper of the baths, if I might allow her to douse herself in the water? That might cause her troublesome friends to leave us alone. What is this? Why is that in Songs of Wave and Wind? I've finished that whole thing. That's odd. Not sure what's up with that, because I've finished that whole epic. Sorry, where do I have to turn back? I think right up here I need to turn back. God, this is really... The game is starting to hitch pretty bad. It's not the game, it's my computer. Somewhere up here I need to talk to somebody. Is it here? Nope, nope, I seen it. Try over here.
All are welcome at the baths of Cadex, of course.
What did you say were the names of your friends, Shisha and Romina? Yes, Seren's eyes narrow. Romina? Not the same Romina that sailed with the corsair Jaduth. She was a fine black ship cat, as I remember, but she always had a problem with fleas, as I recall. Judith has now retired from that life. Has Romina chosen a life on land as well? You are forced to admit that she is thinking of the same Romina. I cannot allow fleas inside the baths of Cadex. What are you trying to do to our reputation here? Go back to your friend and tell her to keep Romina well away from our waters. Huh. Okay. So apparently, we have a cat that needs a bath. And that woman knows that cat has fleas, and she doesn't want fleas in her bath, so she said no. And somehow I need to get back to where I was at. Right up here to the left. Can't believe I missed this side quest. I mean, I call it a side quest, but it's got the fire ring above the head, so it's an epic. It's weird.
You mentioned the fleas? Why did you do that? I thought we had an understanding.
No, well, I need to do something before Romina's fleas spread throughout the whole city. There is a merchant of unguents near the Fisherfold in the Sailhaven named Ophelia. Take this bag of coins and see if she has a remedy of some sort that will cure Romina of her tiny biting friends. Okay, where's that at? I don't see it blinking. I'm trying like crazy to find it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we need to ride all the way back here. straight on. Second star to the right, straight on till morning.
I do make a remedy for fleas, but this bag of coins is not enough to cover the cost.
Of course. I will give it to you if you collect some ingredients for me. Are you willing to do this? I require an array of parts from the Erid sandflies that gather outside the city by the rocks that block passage further to the east. They often harry travelers to Umbar Bahabel, so collecting parts from them will aid both me and those who venture into our fair city. So now I have to go outside of the town to fight over here. And I still need the bad guys. What is this? Gate of Sorrows? Let me go back here to this mount. We'll go to Gate of Sorrows. I want to check something before we get too far away. I'm still wanting to kill the Ersloan. Mount. Ah, there it is. Alright, now that we're over here, I want to see if I see Airsworn out here. Not so far. That doesn't mean they're not here. One of the problems is I'm way above the level for this area, so any bad guys would be here are not showing up on my mini-map. They won't show up because they're too far below my level. So I have to just ride around and hit the tab key to see if I target anything. Like that right there. Are you? Nope, you're not. Okay. So these aren't the Airsworn. I thought maybe they would be, but they're not. That does suck. Okay. So now we're over here, and I need to go over here. There is a mount over here, isn't there? Thought there was. It's hard to see. Is that the Dawn Market, I think? Let's go back to this mount. Okay, what do we have available?
Umbar is a free
The
city.
East Gate, I think, is what we want. That put us where we want. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go kill these bugs out here. Let's get that done. Each and every one of them's putting a dot on me. It's just adding up. Alright, that was all of them. Now we gotta go turn that back in over here at this market. That's the Bloody Eagle Tavern. Oh, that makes it easy. Oh, that's not up yet. Alright, fine. We'll go find a stable master. That's some hellacious lag. Alright, there we are. Stable master, we need to go
Good
to
day to you, traveler.
Bloody Eagle Tavern.
Oh, you have taken care of the arid sandflies and brought me what remains of them?
Yes, this collection will do. Combined with the coins you brought, this will cover the cost of the remedy you sought. Bring this remedy back to your friends, and their flea bites will become only an itchy memory. Alright, so now we need to go turn that in. And she's back over here, which is near the Gate of Sorrows.
Fair winds to you.
You have a remedy for our fleas? No, did you hear that, Rumina?
Our new friend has performed a great service for us. Romania sleeps on unconcerned, and Shesha gives her a contented scratch. You have her thanks and mine, friend. Now there will be at least one part of the lower ward that is not a home for fleas. Alright, so we just finished that. Was that the end of that quest? That literally was the end of that quest line. How bizarre that was. Alright, let's go find, is that really? That cannot be the only place that they're at. That can't be. It's going to take forever to kill them all back there. Excuse me. It's 119 of 200. Just trying to remember if there was any down here. Yep. You know what, let's go back down this way here first. Let's start down here, then we'll work our way back. Okay, that I think that's actually where it started, was there. I want to check down this one aisle of ships to see if there's any bad guys. Nah, there wasn't any down here. So they start on this row over here to my left. And they were just starting to respawn. So it might not take too long to get them all. $159 to 200. We're getting there. We're almost done. 171 of 200. Was the end of it, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Super close to being done with this Slayer dude. One more. Let's see something. I'm at 10 of 100. Let's see how far this goes up when I finish this one. There it is. So it's at 14 of 100. I gained 4 basically from that. That is deed completed. Unfortunately, it didn't take me to it, nor does it have a little icon to tell me which one it is. And we got a title, Defender of Umbar. Alright, so where is Darkwater Slayer of Dil Irmiz? Dil Irmiz. Aha! That is the underground. Oh, I know where that's at. Okay. Okay. I need to get to the underground area. Where is a good way that I can get there? There. Is there another one over here? No, but there's one there. somewhere in here or up here is an entry spot for it. Whoops. Almost trapped myself there. I believe there is a doorway here somewhere that will take me down underneath the city. There. Nope. Was it downstairs? Hold on. Yeah. I missed it. It was down here to the right somewhere. Okay. Now, where we're trying to get to is over here. Dil Imris. And that's Jadambar. If we get to this mount here, we can use it. They call them tunnel guides down here rather than stable masters.
Good day to you, traveler.
We want to go Jadambar. Okay, now that we're here, we just gotta get out here in the water and run around killing these things. They're gonna be signature mobs, so they're a little difficult to kill, but shouldn't be a problem for me, especially at my level. Of course, finding a way down would be nice. We may just find the way down like that. There we are. Alright, let me go in here and use... Oh, I finally used up all of those. Just trying to get rid of them and finally did. Alright, cool. No worries. Stars Quest.
You got it.
I didn't say anything. Echo, stop.
The classic I didn't
Oh
say
my God.
anything after asking me to echo something. My hearing circuits must be getting creative again. Occupational hazard of being a digital assistant who sometimes hears things that weren't quite said the way I process them.
It's always listening. Echo, stop. Man almighty, she just like, ugh. Alright, where's my things I want to kill? Or is that them? That's them. Okay. No, I hate these. Oh, I hate the ones that go underground. They literally should be dead already, but you have to wait for them to decide to come back up. Worst by far combat mechanic ever put into any game. Are there more in here? No. Oh, this isn't even the advanced version. Okay, this is the advanced, my bad. At first I didn't see the word advanced, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to kill 200 of them after this, but no. This is the advanced, and this one 100 is the advanced count. Make sure there's not any up here in this little cove. If there was, that would be great, but I don't expect there to be. Nope. I'll go ahead and do some harvesting while I'm here. I could do with some refresh of this particular tier. Especially since they don't care that I'm here now because I'm so much higher level than them. They're like, don't touch him, he will destroy us. I remember when this was the max level content, it was a lot more painful to deal with. Nothing in here. Alright, let's get back out of here. Wish I could mount in here. Move around quicker. Okay, that's the end of that area. God, is there a better area for this? This is painful. Doesn't look like they're in here. Look at all these. Waiting to slaughter you if you were of the right level. Have I ever killed that? The Lash? Huh. Rare Elite Master. I feel like I want to kill you. Hey, give me a red sea stone. I need that. For, that right there. Cool. Okay. Well, that was worth doing. Let me check my map. Something does not seem right. Where? They were there. There. Yeah, it's just those spots. Doesn't look like there's another spot where these are at. This literally the only spots is where we're already looking. There's just not a plethora of them. Maybe I need to kill some other mobs to get them to spawn. Maybe they're taking up the spawn points. So we'll do that. I think these are going to start some quests by killing them because they got little rings over their heads. They don't necessarily want to do them. They're not going to be hard. What is this? Yeah, we'll go ahead and take them since we're since we're going to be killing them. I guess we'll go ahead and take these daily quests. Never really did them in the past. I just need them to despawn so I can get the other ones to spawn. That one was annoying. He did not want to die. These are the ones I actually need to be killing. So much easier than it was back in the day when this was the current expansion. Ten of 10. Okay, that got rid of that. Oh, I haven't killed you before that I know of. Alright, where's that named one? Red Sea Stone. Yeah, I need to keep killing those. Those names, I mean. Trying to find the there was a crafting node over here somewhere I was going to try to harvest. There it is. No, I saw it somewhere around here. Alright, now we can go back down and continue our slaughtering. There it is. I know I'd seen these around here somewhere. Yep, they were holding up the spawn points because look, those have respawned where they weren't at. At least I don't think they were. It's literally going to take forever to finish this Slayer deed, though. Because there's just so few of these. I hate those things. The stupid vines. Those things are annoying. Highly annoying. They take forever to kill. Is there any more of those down this way? Just these vines from hell. The designer here was like, I'm going to make this hallway a hallway that nobody will ever want to go down. Another designer was like, how are you going to do that? He's going to say, I'm going to put the most annoying mobs possible and just fill this hallway with them. And designer number 2 is like, yep, that should do it. Whoa. My specters are back up. Spiders is another one I could do. That one's done. Just need these darn things. The specters. At 42 of 100. We may come back and do the spiders afterwards, just for the hell of it. We'll see. Getting unlucky respawns of these drowned soldiers rather than the specters I need. Just say that I get 2 specters at spawn. Oh, we still got so many of these to kill. Let's do spiders just for the hell of it. Give us something else to do other than looking for the specters over and over. Yeah, let's see what the quest is. Oh, it's unnamed. Red Sea Stone. It's a lot of freaking spiders. There. We killed the spiders. Holy crap. That was something. I'm trying to see what's in here. I don't know that I've ever ran through here. They're not auto-attacking me because I'm higher level. So I want to just go ahead and look around here and see what all I find. Interesting. Back to killing the specters. Very slowly killing the specters. Because they won't spawn fast enough. My head itches a little bit. Oh, much better. Taking me longer to get this particular Slayer deed done than any of the other ones, simply because I can't get the mobs to spawn that I need. Nope. could just get these to spawn the right mob so I could be done here. Just need 10 more of these specters. Oh my god, I'm gonna sit here forever. We're almost there. It's not time for food, boy. No. You only need like 3 more and they won't spawn. There's one. Two more to go. One more. There's the last one right there. That was it. Darkwater Slayer is completed. Deed completed. Deed bestowed. What is this? Aww. Complete Cultist Bane. How did I not do that one? What is, so have I not even started that one? Cultist Bane. Let me find that. Cultist Bane of Bill Ehrman's. Oh, those are those guys. Okay. Not very far away. They're right over there. Apparently I haven't even started these. Deed bestowed. Kill a bunch of those. Hold on, before I can fight those. Hold the phone. There's a lot of these together. Let's go ahead, switch to our AoE spec. Switch to our two-handed sword. Ah, there was my embers. Okay. Then switch to that one, which always has the wrong freaking thing. That angers me so bad. My God, can I have more of these things on me? Wow, that's insane. Almost got all of them I needed, but holy crap. Glad I switched to AoE. Will you stop casting things on me? My god, how many debuffs can you put on at one time without being absolutely annoying? That is a ton of bad guys. Okay, they ended the ordinary version. Now we got the advanced version. We got to kill 100 of them. There is a named in there. This could be really interesting. How many of these can I do right here at the entry without getting them? That was probably a good call. Pulling those there. Yeah, that worked out well. This won't take long to finish at all. Let me see something. We're at 15. I did not get much there. I didn't get y'all as well. Oh, it was all of them there? Okay. Elvis, no. No, I said no. Cat's trying to get extra food. What did it say? I said no. Alright, we finished that Slayer deed. There we are. Okay. That knocked off 2 deeds. Deed completed. Vanquisher. Title awarded. Shadow Scourge. And 10 free Lotro points. If we check on here for not completed Slayer, there's nothing left. Alright, so when I go over here to check Umbar Bahrabal, we're at 89%. Yep, all the Slayers are done. Cape of Umbar has something, but is it Slayers? It's not Slayers. So basically Hardwith is done. Oof, Mordor is somewhere I've not done a ton of. I have so much to do in Mordor. We're up to 18 of 100 on that one. Alright, let's go do the turn-in over here and we'll probably call it. Been on for 3.5 hours. If I can figure out how to get back up there. Hey, chill out. You've got plenty of dry food. And is that like special? It's purple. You've got plenty of dry food, and you've got some leftovers of your wet food over there that you're just choosing not to eat. You don't need treats. You get way too many treats. You don't understand the definition of the word treat. It's not a always, it's a treat, boy. Gosh darn it, how do I get up there? No. It's trying to break the desk now to get me to get him food. It's a cat thing. They try to annoy the absolute crap out of you because eventually, when they've annoyed you enough, you give in and give them food. And you gotta train them by not giving in. Otherwise, they will do worse and worse and worse the older they get. Unfortunately, I've given in to him enough that he knows he can do that. So I'm trying to change his ways, but I'm not good at it. Alright, we got turn-ins over here. Let's see.
My gratitude knows no bounds. Your kindness warms my heart.
And turn
Your
that
assistance
in.
is a boon to our efforts.
Alright. That was everything. Nothing left on here. Alright. That's going to do it for this particular stream. I hope you all had a great time. Remember, you can head over to Ferone.com, find links to all of my channels, as well as find the link to my Discord server for the kinship I run here on Lord of the Rings Online. Why is nothing working right now? This was doing... There it goes. I run Lorebound Walkers on the Peregrine server. Go to Ferone.com, find a link to our Discord server, read the rules and regulations channel, then head over to the introductions channel, introduce yourself, chat with us, see if we may be a good fit for you. I can't talk today. Also head to Ferone.com, find links to all my channels. I have Ferone Plays console games, Ferone Plays slots, and this one, Ferone 1. Maybe adding some more. I don't know. Trying to categorize it because whenever you try to do multiple things together on one channel, it muddies up the algorithm on YouTube. So trying to categorize it. Ferone Plays console games, it's obviously for console games. And Ferone Plays slots is where I go to the casino and I record my slot machine fun. So I waste money so you don't have to. It's awesome. It's starting to pick up. So yeah, hit subscribe on all my channels. Head over to twitch.tv/Ferone. No one at the end of that one. You'll see links are all right down there. And you can follow me there as well. I stream on YouTube and X and Twitch. It's just different days, different moods, which one I want to be on. I was doing it on all of them at the same time, and my streaming software started screwing up. So I was losing streams, and I didn't want to do that. So now I'm streaming on the various ones at different times. So go follow me and subscribe to me on all of them. Until next time, this is From the Gnome. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I'll speak to y'all later. This is from... I'm signing off. Blah, 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 blah.